I got some off topic. How do you feel about 304s?
What's 304?
You don't know what a 304 is?
Florida? That's 305. I'm high.
Who your favorite female?
Glow.
Okay.
Yeah, Glow.
What that you don't like about like our nightlife here?
Like partying wise?
Yeah, like what's something that you don't?
Would you rather be colorblind or can't smell?
Hello, welcome to the Umbrella Podcast. It's your host Amber.
Miss Bree.
Today's episode we have guest YNCU Nook.
Gang.
Welcome. Let's give him a clap.
What's up?
Thanks for coming out with us today. How you feeling?
I appreciate y'all for having me. I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great.
That's what's up.
Okay. So let's get into this interview.
So, you just dropped a new album.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite song on there and why?
I think my favorite song, Let Go, for real.
Let Go.
Because it's like, what I was saying on there, I really felt more. You know, it's like when I come up with music, sometimes it be party shit, sometimes it be pain shit. This one of them like pain shits, but I'm like turned up on there. You feel me? I'm like letting niggas know how I'm feeling. You know, so I think that's one of my favorite ones.
Little Pain and Power.
Yeah.
Let them know the name of the album.
Yeah, Rent Dude.
Stream.
Yeah, Rent Dude out now on all platforms. It's an EP actually, for real.
Okay.
Yeah, out now on all platforms, for real. It's already out. It dropped January 8th. So
Okay,
yeah.
just dropped.
Yeah, that's how we coming for 2025. You feel me? So
I like that. Okay, so going into the type of women that you would date.
mm-hmm.
If you had to describe the type of woman you're attracted to, what would it be?
Like, I ain't really necessarily a looks type person. I'm more so of a genuine and realness type person, you know. Like, I like to deal with women who real, who can keep it real, and you know, a ride or die type female. You feel me? I'm an alpha male, so I'm not looking for an alpha female. You know, I need a female who can be with whatever I'm with type shit. You feel me?
Okay.
So
like, what about like you would date a stripper?
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't. I date a dancer who used to, and I call them dancers. You feel me?
I like that.
But I date a
Respect.
dancer who used to dance. You feel me? But not like a dancer
in the
who's
field right now.
Yeah, like no, hell no.
Okay. All right. So, what's the boldest thing you ever did in your music career?
Shit, the boldest thing I did was just taking a chance. You feel me? Everything I'm independent, so everything I'm do straight out the mud. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, shit, I can use this money for this, or I can be like, all right, but what I be on now, I'm like, no, I'm gonna use my money for my music. You feel me? And I feel like that's a bold thing to do by itself. You feel me? I'm taking a risk on myself. You feel me? So yeah, that's just
a lot of people don't be really wanting to get into that, or they be half-assed with it.
Right, exactly. You feel me? So yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. So how you start your journey, like we just went into, you said, you know, being bold. It speaks volumes, like how you start out. Tell us about your first time, like in the studio. Like, how was that experience for you?
So my father actually was the first person that put me in the studio, you feel me? And my father used to rap, you feel me? So my father did 12 years in the joint. He was rapping in the joint. Came home, and when he came home, as I got older, I was playing around with it, but then he was telling me like, no, you got it in you, just get in the booth. So my first song ever was with my father, you feel me? And right since then, I just kept it going for
Family
real.
ties.
Yeah, hell yeah, that shit running my DNA.
So is like your dad still like incorporated with music now? Yeah,
hell yeah, he's still in the music industry for real. My dad actually in the music industry, acting industry now, you feel me? So it's like he trying to build content, you feel me? We all on the same shit, but you know, in a different way a little bit. I'm really just focused on rapping. That's my primary shit. You feel me? He be making music. He still be, you know, when it comes to this music shit, it's a passion for real. You feel me? Even if he don't drop music, like I'm dropping music, he still might create music. You feel me? And like I said, you know, that's not his primary. He got acting. He got other shit going on too. So yeah, hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Would you ever act?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That movie money, good money.
Yeah, hell yeah. Tell 50 Cent, get out with me for real. We can get something going on. Hell
what would
yeah.
the name of your movie be?
If I was to name my own movie, I would name it like
First of all, like, what type of movies would you do? Like, would you do like horror?
No, I'ma do a
Horror
straight movie like about not necessarily my life, but like about the trenches, because that's what I want to share light
Real
on. I
shit.
want to share light on the hood. So it's like if I was to do a movie, I would make it based off like, you know, somebody like me who young with a dream and just try and get to where they want to be, and they made it. You feel me? So, you know, yeah, that's what I would do a movie on. I don't know what I would name it though. You feel me? But yeah.
Okay, so you born and raised Baltimore,
Yeah.
correct? Okay, so you been around a lot of like nightlife. Like, what is the most annoying thing that you would say you don't like about like our nightlife here?
Like partying wise?
Yeah, like what's something that you don't like?
I feel like nowadays, you know, like the clubs based off bottles and sections and shit like that. I come from a generation where like back in the day, Paradox days, where it wasn't no bottles and nothing like that, but they was the best parties ever. Why? Because it wasn't always about the money. It was about having a good time. You feel me? So it's like nowadays, it's like, yeah, I do go on a club scene, do the bottles and shit here and there, but I don't really be into it like everybody
like,
else
like
be
the
into
primary
it.
Thing. Like,
yeah, and that's the primary
the
thing of going out now. You feel me? Only time you going out unless you going to like a hookah lounge, and that's my vibe now. You feel me? Hookah. You feel me? I bring my own liquor in there. You feel me? Don't nobody be trying to spend $1,000 every day they go out. You feel me?
I be having a rule like I go out of town and I'll do that because I feel like the vibe is different. Not saying because I love home. I love home, but I would invest my money back into like small businesses, like networking events, shit like that. But the club shit, I respect their hustle. Don't get me wrong, but it just be going too far in my opinion. Like, they be doing the sections now for fucking kids.
Yeah.
Like apple cider bottles, like
it's crazy.
This is for Easter. Like, this was Easter last year. He was doing sections for kids.
Yeah, it be like that. I don't even think it's supposed to be like that.
Now we got a section.
So what's your goals for this year? Like, what you want to accomplish?
Shit, I'm blowing up this year. Straight up.
That's it. That's all.
This the year that I done took. You know, like putting everything together. Like I'm more focused than ever. I know it.
Okay.
So do you see yourself doing like more shows or just dropping more music?
Everything. You feel me? I'm not. See, that's the thing. I'm not the type of person. I don't even gotta get booked for shows like paid. You feel me? I really got a passion in my music. I want people to hear me. So it's like, even if people might be like, yo, I want you to come out perform for me, I'm going out there. Even if I'm 100,000 followers. I mean, of course, you know, as it go up, you know, prices are going to go up. Like, of course, you know, when to get there. But it's like right now, it's straight pressure. You feel me? Like, wherever they want me at, I'm there. You feel me? So
it's humbleness.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people. Well, I'm not an artist, but I just from like the people that I've connected with, a lot of them do say that's a big factor. Like, you have to be humble. If you're not, like, a lot of shit can be tarnished.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah, you had to be humble for real. Like, some people, like, it been times I performed at shows and there was 10 people there. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter about that. It's about like really like just staying focused and really getting all the fam, because you never know who them 10 people might be. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's just how I move. You gotta be humble for real. So yeah.
All right, so we want to do a red pill or blue pill.
Okay.
Would you rather be colorblind or can't smell?
Can't smell.
Can't smell?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, what's the
shit? They was watching black and white TV at one point. I'll take that. I need to smell my food.
Yes,
like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what's the point of smelling? I know I keep myself clean. You feel me? So it's like, as long as I'm washing up and all that for real. But it's like, sometimes I think about when you smelling bad shit. You feel me? Like, real shit.
And I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm
right. But I can see if it's bad. You feel me? I know if that's shit or if it's not a pile of, like, think about it. If you see something on the ground, it might be shit, but you colorblind, so it's red or black. Right. So you might think it's, you feel me? Like, you just stepped in a little puddle for real whole time. You just stepped in shit. You feel me? And you don't know until you smell it. You feel me? No, I want to see that shit. You feel me? Yeah, that's I will go.
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
that's a great answer.
You can't smell, you can't taste.
Yeah, but then I'm like,
you can taste it, you smell.
Yeah, I'm
you can taste it, you smell.
Because it's like I would want to. I like art, so I'd be
Right.
seeing shit if I can't see colors.
Right, exactly.
So that would be a fucked up thing. Like
exactly.
being colorblind, it would kind of suck. But I ain't gonna lie, like I love food.
Yeah.
I love perfume.
Food is so good. Smelling it.
But think about like y'all got really thinking about like stuff like when like you ever see something on like TikTok or like Instagram and like you see the skies and it's green for real, like green stars and all that. You won't never be able to see the world for what it really is because you colorblind. The world can be so beautiful. Like think about going to like a I never been. I'm actually working on getting my passport, but I never been out the country. But it's like when I do, I want to go see blue water, like pure blue water. Yeah. You feel me? I'm from Baltimore, so it's like I see the hall bat every time, all the time. You feel me?
Water again.
Water. That's how I say water for real. People been clowning me since I was a kid for real for that. I be like water, like that's how I say water.
Water.
For real, since I was a kid, I got clowned for the way I say water for real. Like real shit for real.
We have
You said what else?
Baltimore. So
when I was a kid, we crack jokes for real,
Okay. So we kinda like we do our digging. Mm-hmm. We peeped that you went to Rolling Loud as a
Rolling
VIP.
Loud?
Yeah.
No, it was Broccoli City.
Broccoli City.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
so you went to Broccoli City.
Yeah.
So you was like a VIP with that. How was that? Just seeing like
that shit was amazing.
It
was amazing. First and foremost, I never even heard of Broccoli City, but it been going on for years in DC. You feel me? Like
that's that shit.
I be having to learn. You feel me? What be going?
Lineup be like.
But the lineup was crazy, and I was right there. I get to see them performing. Mm-hmm. Like it was motivation for real. From everybody for real. Like I ain't gonna lie, even down to like the most who at the crowd the most was like Sexy Red and Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
And I'm right here in front, like I can see them and I'm looking back and watching the whole fucking stadium just singing her shit like it was just crazy for real. It was a dream for real. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a dream.
I was gonna ask like how was that as an emerging artist, like inspirational wise?
Yeah, it was like a dream for real. It was like a dream. Like I can imagine myself being in her shoes one day for real. I know that shit for me. You get what I'm saying? So, but it was good to watch her to do it for real. Like she really. It's crazy because the females giving more inspiration than the niggas nowadays for real. You feel me? Yeah. Like they working, they dropping, they popping.
The females that way.
Who your favorite female artist?
Glow. You feel me? Yeah, Glow.
Glow definitely got shit on lock.
Yeah,
Glow.
That's like sis for real. You feel me? Like any nigga who bumping Glow for real, they ain't like bumping it. Like I can't ride down the street and listen to Mulatto. You feel me? Okay. Like I fuck with Mulatto music. She's a great artist. She's a great artist. I ain't taking that from her. But as a man, I'm not riding down the street.
You feel like it's more female.
It's more female. Okay. You feel me? But if you turn on that, Glow. You feel me? Like Cuban links on me. Like she dragging. You feel me?
I just feel like you have to have a balance.
No, I can't.
She's triggered by that.
So triggered.
We love
no, I don't listen to like stuff like that, but like females wise, I listen to people like SZA, and like Tank, shit like that for real, like.
Okay, so you got a little balance.
Yeah, hell yeah, I got some balance. Yeah.
So who would you collab with out of those artists that you name?
Tank.
Like Tank.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
Tank and that's that's like a clue to what I'm coming up with next on Valentine's Day. You feel me?
Little sneak peeky.
Yeah, a little sneak peeky for real. Yeah.
So going into female artists like Baltimore, what's the female Baltimore artist that you would collab with?
I would collab with like Bella. You get what I'm saying? Okay.
Shout out to Bella.
Yeah, shout out to Bella. Anybody who working, that's what it's about. I'm like, it's a lot of female artists in the city. I was
gonna say that we got a lot.
Yeah, we got a lot of females, and they are good. They pretty decent, What's the last girl y'all did what's her name? Keisha. Shorty,
Kashaya.
yeah, Kashaya, yeah, I like her. Shorty got a good flow. You feel me? But it's a lot of people in the city. But I'm willing to work with. Yeah, I fucks with her for real. She got a nice flow. She be spitting bars and shit. And it's a couple people who do that for real. But it's like I'm willing to work with whoever trying to work with me and whoever working. Period.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Okay.
So what's your favorite oldest song?
Like an oldie.
Like an oldie.
Like
back in the day.
80s.
Biggie. It gotta be a Biggie song.
Okay.
90s.
I would say my favorite Biggie song would be Suicidal Thoughts.
Okay. That's a good one.
You know about that?
Yeah. Everybody know about that. That's a good one by Biggie.
Yeah.
It's a dark one.
It's a dark one, but it's like
it's a good one.
you can feel them.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can feel them for real. And that's what it is about a band. Yeah, it's a lot of passion in that. So, yeah. That's one of my favorites.
So, if you could be mentored by any celebrity artist, who would it be? Let's pick like two of them.
It would be probably like a celebrity artist. It'll probably be like Yo Gotti.
Okay.
And probably like I don't know.
That's deep.
Cause Yo Gotti, I need somebody.
Why Yo Gotti?
Because because Yo Gotti that took it. I'm a Yo Gotti fan. Okay. Heavy on a Yo Gotti fan. You feel me? I've been bumping Yo Gotti since I was a kid. So it's like I watch his progress, how he started from the trenches, how he then blew up, and then now he, got hit songs, and now he done created his own label. Now he got the people who he got on his label then created their own label. You feel me? So it's like that's where I want to be. I don't want to just stop at rap, and I want to just go far as where I want. I can go with it. You feel me? So, but like, somebody like I said, just got to be somebody who got a lot of knowledge about the game. Okay. So. And I feel like he one of the best to ever do it. So
yeah, Gotti definitely.
Yeah.
Been in the game
had the city on lock.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Niggas would say Gucci, but they be saying he haunted a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't with all the speculations though, because at the end of the day, everybody make their own decisions.
Exactly.
I don't know what was going on with the other people's situation that passed. Rest in peace to the people that's on this label for real. But it's like, I know me, I'm not putting myself in certain positions. So if Gucci come sign me or he come with that money, I'm going to Gucci. I don't care fuck what nobody else say, because I know my mindset. Once I get out the streets, I'm out. You feel me? Like, I done spent too much time in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once I get out, I'm out and I'm chilling for real. You know what I'm saying?
Got the money.
Yeah, you got the money. You feel me? That's the thing. People just don't know what to do with it. You feel me?
Just be out there.
Yeah.
So what's the formula for being a great rapper in today's industry?
You gotta work hard. And that's why I think that's what makes me different for real, because my work ethic is different. Right. I read a book one day, and it's called Hustlers and Seekers. And it's like, whatever you're doing, it's like, you gotta, if you are, like, whatever you doing, you gotta incorporate that shit in your everyday life. Right. You feel me? And that's really, and people don't be doing that for real. People don't be like, even sometimes when I don't be in the mood to rap, and I just listen to beats sometimes. I might like the beat, and I'm gonna come back to that. Something. I fuck with that beat. I'm gonna come back to that shit. You feel me? And that's what it's about. It's about hard work and dedication. And that's why I know that this my year. You feel me? Because ain't nobody gonna work harder than me. I gotta show niggas that I'm working harder than them. You feel me? So that's how I'm coming. You feel me? So I feel like that's the key for real. You feel me?
Okay. That was a great answer.
Yeah.
Another great answer.
So I got some off topic. How do you feel about 304s?
What's 304s?
You don't know what a 304 is?
Florida? That's 305. I'm high.
That's not 304?
Oh, what's 304s?
They the hoes, the prostitutes.
Prostitutes?
Yes.
304s. Okay.
The 304s. That's what
so 304s are basically prostitutes.
Yeah. That's what they call them, like on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't care.
All right. See, this is the thing. I believe in a world full of balance.
Okay.
So it's like, you gotta have like you got your rock, you got your water, you know, like you got your earth sign, you got your water sign, you got your fire sign, and your air sign, right?
You got the 304.
So you got your wifeys, you got your 304s, you got your 403s, and you got your whatevers. You get what I'm saying?
Anything in between.
So anything in between. So it's like, yeah, you can't. You know, I don't knock nobody hustle for real.
See, that's me.
You feel me?
The hustle.
Yeah,
get it how you live.
Get it how you live for real.
Just be safe.
Yeah, just be safe, be careful, and yeah, whatever you doing, you gotta do that shit like you and with no attitude or like. Yeah. If that's what you gonna do, then do that shit. You feel me? Like, yeah, that's it. You know, I'm not interested into the 304s though. Right. Okay. Like I'm not a 304. I'm not a 304 type. Nah.
But you just respect that hustle. Like,
yeah, hell yeah.
Because I feel like that about dancers. Like, let me ask you this: what's the age limit you feel like a dancer should stop dancing?
I ain't even gonna necessarily put an age limit on there. I would put a time limit. Whereas those like, if like a girl might get fucked up when she 30 years old. She has shit going for herself. 30 years old. She got a nice body. She gonna go strip. Do your thing for 5 years and get back on your shit. You feel me? Like. That's how I think, you know, like it should be a time thing for real, you know, like not necessarily an age limit.
I was stoned because I said 33, 34. Because what people don't know is like outside of Baltimore, it's clubs that's strictly dedicated to MILFs, like older women. Right. So I feel like it's a time limit too. Like, are you going to put 10 years into this shit for real? Right. Or you really trying to do this shit to get like off your feet? Exactly. Get your life right. Exactly. That's why I say I respect dancers because it's like most of them going to school, they doing something on the side. Most of them. Right. But then you do got some people that
you got people like it's like you got people like Showgirl Neat, you feel me? Exactly. She used to be a dancer, you feel me? Now look at what she's doing. You feel me? Shout out to Showgirl Neat. Like she doing her thing and she putting on for Baltimore right now. Exactly. You feel me? You gotta respect that she came from dancing in the same clubs that on Baltimore Street to doing her thing with Jocelyn, you feel me? On TV, you feel me? So yeah.
And she like won.
Yeah, and she won. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Anybody that hate on her, you ain't shit. Like you said, she putting on for Baltimore.
Yeah, and she and you gotta respect it because it's like I said, she came from right there on Baltimore Street. Now she doing her thing. You feel me? And it's like
gotta touch the club.
Yeah, don't even gotta touch the club. You feel me? She come through and bless. She come through and bless the club because she know how it be for real. You feel me? So you gotta respect shit like that. So yeah, hell yeah, shout out to her, real shit.
Okay. Yeah. So, we're from Baltimore. What's your favorite 3 Baltimore restaurants? Your go-tos.
My go-tos is Valentino's because it's right there on Harford Road. I'm from Harford Road, so that's right up the street. Okay. I'm not really a going out to eat type person, like a restaurant type person. I mean, of course, I would say stuff like Ruth Chris, you feel me, and like, you know, and Colby's. I love Colby's. Colby's is my all-time favorite restaurant. Okay. Let's put that first instead of Valentine.
Okay, great.
Like, but like, if I'm gonna go out to eat, of course, it's like Colby's, and then it's like, you know, Ruth Chris. If I really want some steak, I'm gonna eat good like that. But you know, like I'm a quick eater type person for real. Like I'm a carry out type person. You want carry out. Yeah, I'm trying to carry. Yeah, you feel me? I mean, I fuck with the chicken boxes, but even Chinese stuff food. like Cafe 1137 for real. That's my man. Shit, he got his own business for real. Shout out to him. But it's like I'm the type to call up him. He got the dumb shit. He got the platters and the po' boys. You feel me? I can grab that shit. I can eat that shit while I'm driving. You feel me? I'm a busy man. I ain't got time to sit down all day. You feel me? I'm on the move. You feel me? Like, so, yeah.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, you spoke about like your dad, how he was into music. He kind of inspired you. You wrote your first song with it. How was your childhood like growing up? Like,
my childhood, I grew up around all females, you feel me? So, but my childhood was, you know, bittersweet, You feel me? I grew up rough. You feel me? Like my mother took care of me by herself for real with my grandmother and my aunt, and I had my grandmother on my father's side as well who played her role, and but like I said, my father got booked when I was 1, came home when I was like 13. So it's like by the time I was 13, I was already feeling myself. You feel me?
With a lot of
I was
shit.
already so I actually got arrested. I ain't get locked up, but I got arrested like soon as he came home for like riding on the back of a dirt bike, something crazy.
Smart.
Yeah, and the police chased us. I hopped off, I ran, and I got caught, but he let me go. But it's like, I felt like at the time he couldn't even really discipline me because he just came home, and that's what he was just doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's like it was rough coming up for real. My mother really had to teach me everything. She had to be hard on me because I ain't had no father figure around. You feel me? So it's like, but I don't look at all that like it's a bad thing. I look at it like it's a good thing, you feel me? Because that shaped me into the person who I am today. You feel me? So hell yeah.
Okay.
So after that great answer, what's something that motivates you today? Like allows you to keep going.
My son.
Okay.
My son motivate me, my family motivate me. And it's like I look at everything as motivation now. You feel me? Like I feel like, it's a lot of good people in the world who don't get that recognition, and they motivate me because I want to give them that recognition, It's shit like that for real that motivate me. It be the little shit sometimes too, So everything motivation right now, like my main focus is to blow up with this shit to get to where I be so I can taking care of the people who I love. You feel me? So all the people I fuck with and the people I love, they my motivation. You feel me? Like I feel like we had a time in like economy when shit fucked up. You feel me? Motherfuckers is fucked up for real. So it's like, I'm not the richest nigga in the world, but it's like my peoples might be going through something, and I might be like, damn. And I'm the type of nigga it hurt me that I can't help you. You feel me? So it's like, boom, I'm working hard so I can help you. You feel me? So it's like that be my motivation right there. You feel me? I take that shit and I go back to my pen and pad. You feel me? Take that shit out on the pen and pad for real. So it's like everything is motivation for real. Cause it's like shit fucked up for everybody right now. So
now on the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question. You recently were a winner on our showcase that we had, and we also saw that you did other live showcases. So speak to us about like how you prepare for like live shows.
I actually don't.
Okay.
I actually don't. I just come out and I wing that shit. You feel me? But it's like I just be me, and that's what got me and get me where that's what got me here, and that's what's gonna get me to that next level. Is just me being me. You feel me? Me having that hard work, that dedication, me just being me, genuine. When I came out the yard showcase for real, it was people in the crowd who was engaging back. You feel me? Like I had a little kid that came up on a stage with me and started dancing with me. You feel me? So that's the genuineness right now. You can't plan that type of shit. You feel me? I can't sit now. Oh yeah, the little kid going. I ain't know he was gonna be there.
You know him.
So it's like you go out there and you just wing it. I be myself, and it worked out. You feel me? Shout out to y'all for real for having me for real.
Of course. Yeah, but I feel like that's a good way. At least you just know like your energy gonna set the tone.
Right.
How you go into stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's how I go into exactly like that.
Okay.
All right, guys. Give it up.
Gang.
Episode of the Umbrella Podcast.
Easy mix this.
What? Huh?
be one of the greatest. Middle finger to all of my haters. I don't care how much a nigga making, still don't change the fact that you basic. I started from the bottom of the basement, had to lock in like a bracelet. If it's by the dollar, I'ma chase it. Put my shoes on and I'ma lace them, yeah. Putting that work in. When I fuck her, I'm popping that perk in. I'ma make her feel like she a virgin, then I'm blocking her like I'm a curtain. Got some young niggas stepping with me like an army. They never been in the service. They treat me like I'm St. Patrick in the hood, cause I got the power like Curtis. I'm one of the greatest, it's not debatable. People look at me as motivational. If your bitch looking at me, she takeable. I told her call me when she get available. I put a label on and now it's mailable. Mr. Get him in and get him gone. I keep my circle tighter than a thong, cause niggas be switching up like Megatron. I'm in that mode now, I'm a beast. I feel like a pit bull without a leash. I never worked at the dry clean, but that 40 fold a nigga like a crease. I had to jump out the porch like a sheep, but then I turned out to be a wolf. Wanted to be the next Reggie Bush, but I'm on a block now selling kush. I had to play the cards I was dealt, like fuck it, I'ma go and make it happen. I'm from a city full of young thuggers and gunners. You will never catch me lacking. Go in the booth and I'm spitting that fire out like a dragon. I won't stop till I get enough. That's word to Michael Jackson. Ayy, 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 gang gang. Ayy. Look, I'm one of them ones. I'm one of them. Ayy, they know what the fuck going on. Gang shit, nigga. Ayy.
Only on the umbrella pole.
Only.